Well, I said this so many times in the past, but I'm back on YouTube. I'm here again, hoping to be posting more often. I have been on the road now, driving truck for, I think, like 8 months, maybe 9 months, like 8, yeah. Anyway, though, it doesn't matter. 9. Anyway, been on the road here for 9 months, and so I'm still driving for Covenant, although there's a Estes truck here behind me. I went and got my endorsements, so I'm now fully endorsed with hazmat tankers in doubles and triples. So I'm still driving for Covenant, and since I got my endorsements, they put me on the Estes team. So they have an account with the company Estes, and so I'm dedicated driving for Estes, even though I'm still in the Covenant truck. So I'm actually really lucky to get on with the Estes team, because it is actually more pay, and they have a minimum pay, which is really, really nice, because sometimes before in bad weeks I'll be clearing like $600, which is not good at all. So they gave me a minimum pay of $1,500 a week, so that's really, really good. And it's a nice fall back onto if you have days like today. Yeah, today was a fun day, not in a good way. We just came off of resetting hours. I'm in Memphis, Arkansas, just right at the border of Tennessee. So my co-driver and I, we reset hours and came back here and said, hey, we're good to go, good to haul another load. And they said, yeah, we don't have anything for you to haul. So they said, call back. This was like at 4 or 5 in the afternoon. They said, call back at 9 o'clock at night. So co-driver, I went to sleep. My co-driver called back at 9 o'clock at night, and they said, yeah, we don't have anything. They said, call back at 5 o'clock in the morning. So that falls down to my shift, because I drive usually from 2 or 3 in the morning to 2 to 3 in the afternoon. And we try to keep a 12-hour shift to try to keep a halfway normal sleeping schedule. So my last co-driver and I had a horrible sleeping schedule. We just drove and slept at all different times, and yeah, it was awful. So we try to keep a sleeping schedule. So I drive usually from 2 or 3 in the morning, 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And so I woke up at 4 in the morning, because I didn't have to call until 5, sleeping just a little, and called in dispatch. Said, yeah, we don't have anything for you to haul. Call back at 9, maybe call back 10 in the morning. They said they have a whole line of trucks waiting in front of us to get loads. So yeah, this isn't looking good. So called back at 9 o'clock in the morning, and they said, yeah, we have a load. Go to Arlington, Texas. Like, okay, perfect. That's the right direction. I want to get out south. Nothing against south, but it's a lot more traffic, a lot shorter routes, and I just don't like south near as much. The last week, we've been going like clear down to the far end of Florida and all kind of stuff. I don't know. Yeah, so I don't like this area. So it'd be nice to go back more towards the central of the country. Anyway, so I had to wait for someone to hook up our trailers, because Covenant does not allow us to hook up double trailers. I really wish it would. It would save us so much time if we could hook up trailers ourselves. So I waited. An hour goes past, 2 hours go past, and I'm sitting in the area where they're supposed to drop off my trailer. He never came. Went back in the office. The lady walked in there, had to look like, why are you still here? You should have left an hour ago. Yeah, well, my trailer's aren't hooked up. So after she did some looking around, kind of find out, nobody noticed, but some other random Estes driver took my trailer. So I was pulling set doubles. He took one out of my 2. So they said, well, we'll try to figure this out and get you another load. It's like, okay, I've been waiting here so long already. I'd like to get another load and get going. So they sent us out, and they said, there's no come back, in a half hour or so, come back in. So I did, and they said, okay, we'll have another load. And one trailer was the same. So I was assuming I was still going to Arlington, Texas, and then another trailer. And they said, okay, they're going to be hooked up. I've heard this before. They're going to hook them up for you, and they'll be, just wait out there and they'll be there. And I waited and I waited, and I finally started walking around the yard here and looking for my trailers, and I found them. And one of them, they're just now taking over to the dock. So the trailer wasn't even loaded, it's still empty. So I'll wait like another 2 hours. It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 2:30, and I finally have my trailers done. So my shift's over at 3 o'clock, so I'm having a day of no driving. So if I'm gonna be sitting around, I might as well be in the truck driving and making money. So I only get paid by the mile, so if the truck's not moving, I don't get paid. So I am getting the trailers hooked up, and I noticed this. Here's a video clip, see if you notice. Now to me, it looks like that back wheel is locked up because the yard dog just drug it. He had to notice. So I hooked up to it anyway, hooked up the airlines, and yeah, I couldn't get to move. So I went into the office, told him, "This okay, this is go to the shop, talk to them." With the shop, mechanic came out, he messed with it, he's gonna try it, so I was already unhooked from it, so I hooked back up to it, and then I ended up going ahead and giving it a pull, still locked up. And that guy got to looking, the mechanic got to looking, and whoever hooked up my trailers hooked up the hoses, the airlines wrong on the dolly and the second trailer. So they messed that up. And after they got that situated around, I went to check the lights, and my lights didn't work, and well, they didn't hook the lights up on the second trailer either. So yeah, whoever did this messed up. So I was really, really kind of worried about those tires that drug. And so I backed up the trailer, gave him a look, and yeah, those tires are done. So whoever did this really messed up because yeah, they just ruined 2 tires. So I ended up going back to the mechanic shop, showed him picture tires, said, yeah, no, here's what my tires look like, and he's okay. So pulled around to the bay, so I went and did that, and luckily they Estes has all the tires mounted on rims already, so they just swapped out wheels really quick, and I was back going. So great, I'm gonna go in, get my paperwork, and wake up my co-driver, tell him that we need to switch, he can drive because it's his shift is starting. So I went in and get paperwork, and the lady at the office, the desk said, looks like they took us off of this load. So they removed us off of this load, the one I've been waiting on all day, the one I got the lines hooked up wrong on, I had to wait for tires to be replaced. It's a whole long mess. Been waiting all day. Been here 13 hours since I woke up, messing with all this, dealing with all this mess. And so yeah, they took us off. I don't know why. So they ended up calling around and finding me another load. They said, yeah, they said there's another set of trailers coming in here in 2, maybe 3 hours. So take those to Knoxville, Tennessee. So I don't want to go to Tennessee. I want to go to Texas. Why they cannot give me the load I'm already hooked to, I don't understand. So it's just been a really annoying day today. I don't know what it is, what's going on. But I guess I still have like another hour or so. I really need to wake up my co-driver. He's been sleeping all day. And I really need sleep because I'm going to be driving in less than 9 hours. I haven't slept yet. So I need to go get him up and I guess try to sleep. And I will be driving here probably 2 or 3 in the morning. And just a quick update here really quick. I'm going to be actually quitting this job in like 3 months. So I am actually going to quit driving truck. I hate to say that, but I am. And I'm going on another trip. I'm not going to New Zealand, but I am traveling around the world to another parts, and I already bought my plane tickets, everything is a done deal. So I leave like the last day or 2 of October. So I'm going to quit about maybe a week before that, maybe 10 days before that, give myself a little bit of a break, because I haven't hardly even had a day off. Well, I went home one day to take my test to be fully endorsed. But that's the only time I've actually taken off. And my co-driver, he's taken off a couple times, but that just means I'm stuck in Chattanooga, Tennessee, in the truck at the terminal, and I don't get to go home and do anything, which is fine. I mean, he needs to go home and do some stuff. I'm okay with that. We are on the road a lot. So basically, I've been on the road here for 8-9 months, and haven't even had a break yet. So it'll be nice to have like a 10-day break before I then fly like 30 hours or something like that. I don't know what my flight is, something crazy. Either way. So I'm not revealing yet where I'm flying to, and once I'm done there, I don't know how long I'm going to be there, maybe a few months, maybe a few years, to be honest. I don't know yet. So I am, whenever I come back, I'm going to try to get on here with Estes, and I really like them. Besides the mishaps they've had here today, I really like the way they're set up, and they run day cab trucks, and I said they put you in a hotel every night, and yeah, it sounds so much better. And then you get paid more than what I'm getting paid now with Covenant, so yeah, I mean, it sounds pretty decent. I'm going to try to do something like that. I don't know exactly the details yet of everything. However, I am going to be keeping all of you updated, hopefully with like day-to-day stuff like this, and I'll go more in depth in filming what's going on and stuff like that, and I'll try to keep up. Until then, I appreciate everyone watching, everyone subscribing, everyone's still subscribing. I appreciate everyone still sticking around, and hopefully I can keep up on posting, and then see where I travel to. I guess that's it here for now. I'm going to go sleep. It's been a long day, even though I haven't done anything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.